Alright, good evening everybody. It's been a while since we've caught up with some of the story stuff. They've added more chapters to First Soldier episode 2. So let's see what we missed here. We'll just get right into it. Excuse me. We were all on edge. These images that flickered through my mind, these fragmentary thoughts. I didn't know if they were mine or not. I know the soldiers were going through the same. What they saw, both inside and outside themselves, was something they had to push through, no matter how uncertain they were. It's gotten a little brighter. I think I'll be able to get some great footage. Something the matter, Sephiroth? You said I was clinging to the past, remember? Yeah. I don't know how it looks to you, but you're wrong. The past doesn't matter to me. I wish that were true, I really do. As someone a touch older than you, let me give you some advice. People come and go. That's just part of life. You had to say goodbye to Glenn and them, but then you met me, didn't you? The past is important. It makes you who you are. Don't run from the past. Accept it as part of yourself. Just like heartbreak, someday it'll become a fond memory, then it'll fade away entirely. But right now, it's still with me. And that's fine, but you should also look forward to what's to come. What am I supposed to look forward to exactly? You want that sword, right? That should be enough. Throw yourself into the fight. Move and strike. That'll keep your mind free from distractions. How barbaric. But maybe that's exactly what a soldier needs. What distractions? Here they are. Come on, team leader. Don't let anything distract you. Just fight. Distract me? Why would you say that? That sword is just a standard issue blade, right? Doesn't it hold you back? I don't believe so. I do. You need something more heroic. I already told you I have no interest in becoming a hero. Any sword will do. You just haven't found the right one yet. Just like you haven't figured out your ideals, dreams, or desires. Usually kids your age want the world. I want this more than anything else. Once you feel that desire, then your life truly begins. And my life has begun at last, thanks to the muscle learning, and thanks to you guys. Even if what you say is true, even if I really am tied down by my past. Uh-huh. My memories of them are precious. I get it. Sorry for telling you to cut them loose. I won't do it again. But you have to save a place for me in your memories too. Me too. I'll think about it. Where are you, Rosen? The voice is trying to lure us in. It's an obvious trap. I know, but I have no choice but to follow it. If I don't, the sword will never be mine. Alright, let's stay alert. Hurry it up, Sephiroth. This way. Hold up. Is he serious? Just trust him. Agreed. He can handle anything. I know it. But that's exactly why he has to learn his own weaknesses sooner rather than later. This will be a good test for him. I have a feeling the moment Sephiroth takes that sword in hand, the world will change. You think so? We'll see. Now let's get going. Now this is a view. Don't think we've seen anything quite like this before. Tell me about it. This is breathtaking. Careful. Some flowers use their beauty to trick their prey. Let's be smarter than that. Don't be such a downer. Just let us take in the scenery for a bit, yeah? This building reminds me of something you'd see in Wutai. This must be what things used to look like in Igara, before Da Chao and the others burnt it all down. Makes sense. Wutai was built by Da Chao, and those who fled from Igara after all. The loss of one home gave shape to their new one. The beauty here shows how fondly they remembered what was lost. And then we got into a fight with some monsters. The monsters also remind us of the beauty of the past. And they were there too. Our fond memories become more beautiful. Look, the island. Yeah. It's all gone. The cottage, the chimney, the orchard, all of it. No more of that fruit either. The images do become more vivid each time I remember them. We've been walking through these illusions for so long, there's no telling when the effect they'll have on our minds and bodies. Who can say? There's still so much we don't know. It's no different than VR combat training. And since we're here, why not just take in the lovely scenery? Lovely scenery, eh? To me, that's... Alright, let's finish up harvesting here and move on to the next plot. Hold on, there's still more. No, we'll have to wait about 3 more days for those. Even after helping you all this time, I still can't get the harvest timing right. Don't be too hard on yourself. Them apples tend to bear fruit whenever they like, so it's not an easy thing to figure out. Keep an eye on them every day, and you'll learn eventually. It took me 10 years. 10 years. I see why it's hard to mechanize apple harvesting. One day I'll buy you and Mom a house in Midgard, and you'll finally be able to take it easy. Thanks, son. But I'm perfectly happy with the way things are now. Even though you have to do this every day? I admit it's tough, but that's exactly why it's rewarding. It's like a competition between me and the apples. I never thought of it that way. And what's more, I have my family. With the 3 of us working together, we can share the good times and bad. You're right. You shouldn't define someone else's happiness based on your own idea of it. Everyone experiences it differently. And the only person who can decide what makes you happy is you. And once you figure that out, you'll be happy for life. No matter how tough things get, huh? That's right. So hold on to your dreams, your hope. That's what will form the world you live in. If you change, the world around you will change too. I won't be taken in by these illusions. I decide the world I live in. Even though I have to plant my sword in the ground, I'll stand strong and hold fast to my friends. You seem to prefer your sword over the scenery. Yeah, took you that long to figure that out? If only I had my sword too. Oh, is this... this place? I've seen it before. What? You have? Yes, I remember the day. The day we came back from our mission in Redor. We were celebrating our success in Glenn's room, and Matt showed me a picture. Not eating again today? It's been 7 days. You'll die if you don't eat. Is that what you want? Please, eat. I promised to take care of you until they got back. I'm not a very good leader if I can't even get you to eat. I hope they come back soon. If they don't... next day... Where is he? Where could he have gone? Is he hiding? Come out. He's not here. Where did he go? I heard the tree under interrogation disappeared. I wonder if they ended up as subjects for the science department. That's not what happened. They deserted. I bet the brass is spreading rumors to cover it up. Deserted? They gone? And they took refill with them. They left me. The troop was swayed by their emotions is second rate. I just need to forget that I ever met them. All I need to do is focus on my mission. The recent improvement in Sephiroth's scores has been astounding. I wonder if Professor Hojo tried something new on him. That isn't it. The emotions I suppressed made me stronger. If I can learn to use them without becoming a slave to them, I can reach heights I've never dreamed of. What's wrong? You look pale. Did you remember something? No. I don't recognize this place after all. If you say so. Rosen! Rosen, say something! This way. Sephiroth, wait. Bachman, he's... Thanks, Anju. Why don't we let Sephiroth go ahead by himself? We'll be fine if you're here, right? I agree. We shouldn't get in his way. No, we go too. Not even Sephiroth is safe by himself here. If you insist. I don't think we have anything to worry about, but I also don't want to miss the hero in action. Same. It'll make for great footage. Now this is a pretty nice combat background. Probably one of the prettier ones. This isn't good. If we keep moving forward blindly, things will only get worse, but Sephiroth is trapped in a nightmare, just like I was. Nothing I say will reach him. People only see what they want to see, only hear what they want to hear. Logic won't sway them. You have to show them the truth through action. Hold on to your dreams, your hope. Focus on the now. Concentrate on your breathing, your senses. You decide how the world works. If you change, the world around you changes. Even if enemies surround me, I won't waver. Even if Sephiroth won't listen, I'll keep talking until he does. Huh? Here again? No. Glenn. A soldier led by their emotions is second rate, or rather dated. They have no business being on the battlefield. Out here, the only way to survive is to kill them before they kill you. You're right. Out here it's life or death. But, Sephiroth, you don't have anything to prove. We all know how strong you are. So maybe you can show some compassion. Come on. I know you've got it in you. I'm not a cyborg. I know. I'm really sorry I said that. And it's not like I wanted to become one. I'm tough. It'll take a lot to kill me. So go save Rosen like you should have done before.
やれ。もたもたしてるとみんな死ぬぞ。助けたいのは僕じゃないだろ。決めろ。生き延びてほしいのは誰だ。
Saving me now won't absolve your sins. It's just like before. The one you really want to save is Glenn, isn't it? You must choose, Sephiroth. Who will you save? If I save Glenn, we'll end up fighting. Then you'll make Rosen disappear. If I choose Rosen, the opposite will happen. Either way, both of them will die. My choice has no meaning. Yes, this was never more than an illusion. Your choice has no real purpose. Then why should I make it? Because it is your destiny. Now choose. I choose to save Glenn. Of course. Thanks, Sephiroth. Thanks, Sephiroth. Thanks, Sephiroth. Become a soldier better than the rest. Got it? Snap out of it, Sephiroth. Did you forget? You're here for the sword, right? The spirits are watching. That's right. Then watch me. Who's next? Our trials proved no match for you. You are worthy of wielding the sword. I am? Then the Masamune will be mine. Certainly. Now return and claim your prize, and listen carefully to the blade's whispers. It shall guide you and free you from the pain of difficult decisions. Rejoice, Sephiroth. Live with the Masamune at your back. You truly are exceptional. Free from decisions. Should we go back and get the sword? Wait, something's off about this. We can think about that later. Being free from making decisions. Is he okay with that? What kind of life would that be? Sephiroth, the young hero, had overcome his trials, and now the sword was within reach. In his hands, the blade would become legend, and the thought of immortalizing the moment he grasped it on film filled me with excitement. It's probably because the spirits told me, but I felt I was about to record the moment the world changed. I don't see the sword anywhere. No, it's here.
もらうぞ。
He really was like, this is not long enough, I need it longer. What? It got longer? The spirits bestowed this gift to me. Such things are bound to occur. It could be longer. It grew. Looks like you don't have a scabbard though. What do you do? No way. This sword shouldn't exist. That's amazing. Perfect. Operates like Keyblade rules? Apparently. The hero needs to be extraordinary in some way after all. And now the hero, his goal achieved at great cost, departs gallantly. I need to shoot that scene. Sephiroth, start walking when I give you the signal. Okay, action. Don't be ridiculous. Come on, Sephiroth, just go. Well, he finally got his sword. Is he happy? Then we gotta fight our way back out, I guess? Let's check, by the way. Oh, no, there is a story beyond. Okay. Let me... Yeah, I'll fill this in first before we go back. Sephiroth will finally get the Masamune. The trials were over. Sephiroth surpassed our expectations and achieved remarkable growth. He now possesses the overwhelming presence and aura suited to welcome his fated partner, the Blade Masamune, into his life. He was forced to bury Rosen, then torn away from Glenn and the others. Bereft of bonds as he was, not even knowing a mother's love, that he overcame his suffering surprised us all. But now, looking at the heights Sephiroth had reached, I'm convinced that everything was meant to forge him into what he must be. The legendary Masamune awaits the arrival of one such as him. Now show us, Sephiroth. Take the blade in hand and show us what a true hero looks like. Oh, it's just a one? Okay. What the? It's majestic. Are those spirits trying to trick us again? I don't think so. The Masamune is giving its blessing to Sephiroth for being chosen. This music is from First Soldier, alright. It's one of the anniversary music themes, I recognize it. Well, it is the First Soldier story, but go figure. It's triumphant music. I accept its blessing. This will be a chance to test my new weapon. We don't know what's waiting for us. Stay on your guard. Relax, we don't have anything to worry about now that Sephiroth has a sword. Then it's time to start rolling. The heroic Sephiroth leaps into the fray, his first time wielding the Masamune. And action! Don't get in my way. But that's my one shortcoming. Might need to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Oh, there's another really pretty background area. You're a star, Sephiroth. I've never seen anything half as heroic. No one can stand against you with the Masamune in hand. Thank you. I'm glad you got what you wanted, Sephiroth, but don't get too carried away, okay? That sword is his destiny. Can you blame him? They have to make up for all the time they've spent apart. Every moment not spent fighting is wasted. Why is everyone so bizarre around this thing? Soon enough, no one will be able to stop you. My thoughts exactly. What's this? Some kind of celebration? They're rejoicing because the Masamune chose Sephiroth. Their long-awaited hero has finally arrived. I don't even have words to describe its beauty. Beauty? It doesn't look that way to me. It's all fake. A facade. Even if it is all a facade, it's a pretty one. Even though we're all just blood and guts on the inside. This must be how they pay their respects. It would be rude of us not to follow suit. Let the parade begin, Sephiroth. I'll capture it from all the best angles. Bees have been drawn by the sounds of celebration. Protect your adoring admirers, Sephiroth. I will. They're just egging him on. Okay, dungeon time. Just a dead end? Okay. There's a lot of dead ends in this dungeon. I guess it's for the repeatable version. You put enemies there. An absolutely breathtaking display. Every moment was a work of art. You and the Masamune are like a single entity. You can say that again. It's like you've had that sword your whole life. Don't act so surprised. The blade was forged from my hands after all. Oh, great hero. Our hero, Sephiroth. Look, they're practically worshipping him. They celebrate their hero's triumph. Sephiroth, greet your adoring admirers. Yeah, do it. They all gathered here to catch a glimpse of their savior. Open your eyes. This is all just an illusion. Help us. Another threat, Sephiroth. I see it. Wait, let me help. Yeah, there's something deeply uncomfortable about all this. It really feels like, Genova is involved. I don't know. I'm just getting big Genova vibes from this whole thing. I gotta choose one now? Eh. Oh, so I didn't realize the doors were the way forward, so... does it matter? Once we go in one, we can't go back, so, you know... I'm assuming all roads lead to the end eventually. Or they just loop back here. Fair enough. Left. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. They love you, Sephiroth. Give the people what they want. This will never end. We have to push forward. Why are you always such a downer? I wouldn't mind staying here forever. Let's go, now! Wander in this maze of illusions forever, or something like that. That's it? That wasn't worthy of a hero. I could watch Sephiroth fight forever. To me, it just looks like Sephiroth is the Masamune's puppet. What? And Jiu is just jealous. And jealous people will just try to hold you back. You need to stay away from them. Come on. You can't shut me up. Hate me all you want, I'm gonna call things like I see them. And Jiu, the voice of reason? Huh. Look, the exit. I guess that's it then. Wish I could have gotten more footage of the hero in action. After all, I have a feeling I've captured the birth of a new era here. Indeed, Sephiroth as the Masamune. It's a moment that should be immortalized forever. I, too, look forward to my future with this sword. Hey, let me get a shot of you coming out of the temple. It'll mark the conclusion of this historic chronicle. What is it? This presence. Stand back, both of you. Whoa. Darkling? They look exactly like me and Sephiroth. The enemy is the enemy, no matter what they look like. Well, that was a twist worthy of the grand finale. Now, let's go. Well, at least we managed our way through somehow. Hehehe. What? Now, for your final choice. I thought the trials were over. Trials? From the beginning, you knew they were but illusions. They could hardly be called trials. But now the choice is real, as are the consequences. Yeah. And you. Ugh. You think you can escape us? I make my own path, and I won't shy away from my choices. Sephiroth, choose. Sephiroth. Help me, Sephiroth. Listen to me, Sephiroth. On the first day I came here, the spirits took control of me. They turned me into a monster. And that's what I am. Kill me, Sephiroth. Do it. I don't want to become like the man who made that sword. I don't want to be kept alive anymore. No! Well, I mean, I knew... You probably figured she was possessed this whole time, but... Huh? It moved. That sword has a will of its own. This place. It feels like even the air here is alive. It's all the work of the spirits, if that's what they are at all. But whatever they may be, we can't let them get the best of us. Conquer the sword, Sephiroth. I'm not your enemy here. Don't waver. You're the master, not the Masamune. Mother, what should I do? Get a hold of yourself, Sephiroth. My adorable Sephiroth, come here. Stop it! So, was she never alive to begin with? This one's gonna be tough. Let me help you. That sword. And you. What? Sorry about everything. Don't worry about it. You might be a cyborg, an artificial machine of massacre. A false hero propped up to make Shinra look good. But even you have friends. Don't forget that. I won't. Yeah, I hear Genova melodies in there. Alright, what are you? Revenant Mother? Wow. Yeah, you're almost certainly a Genova thing. Lisa. Elisa Goldie, when we first met, had she already become a monster? Let's take her home. So she was never alive to begin with, huh? Our final farewell to Elisa brought with it the long-awaited end to our days of constant torment. I've secured a chopper. Should be here before long. So that sword can grow, huh? Seems more like a cursed blade than a blessed one. Don't tell anyone about its powers. The higher-ups would take it away from me. With their research, their analysis. Fine by me. What about my footage? If anything gets out, I'll blame you first. Huh. Better do a good job. It almost annoys me how well that sword suits you. I think it'll come to define you as a soldier, become a symbol of your pride. That's on me to decide. Huh, there I go lecturing again. Maybe that's why people don't like me. Probably. Hey! I guess we're friends now, like we'll be in Crisis Core. Time to go home. What are you doing, Batman? Checking my footage. Wanna look? Of course. Huh. You're pretty good at this. Elisa had a nice smile. Check it out, Sephiroth. I guess introductions are in order. I'm Alyssa Goldie, Soldier 2nd Class. I was starting to think no one would come. Oh, that's a real face. Sephiroth was seeing Genova things. Things were bleak just minutes ago, but now I'm so happy I could hug you. What is it? What are you staring at? Do I look like your sweetheart or something? Or maybe your mother? She looked completely different, huh? Sephiroth was clearly shaken, but we couldn't even begin to fathom the reason behind his shock. This is Elisa? What are you talking about? Nothing. I don't know who made the call, but my footage never saw the light of day. The spirits in this land. Maybe they crept into our subconscious and took control. I tried to pull as many strings as I could to find out what they were, but my boss always found a way to stop me.
だが、私はついに来た。さあ、確かめよう。精霊の正体。私には予想がある。あの時、我々が精霊と呼んだもの。そして、刀に宿った意志。その正体は、おそらく。ジェノバ・リユニ
Oh no, they gave him the things. Damn. Well, you know what? I guess my theory was right then. It was Genova all along. So, like, is Masamune infected with Genova as well? Did the whole thing just make it worse? I guess that's what they're saying. Huh. Also, they deemed him suitable for experimentation, it seems. Well, that was First Soldier Episode 2. The second of the original story arcs to Ever Crisis and the prequel stuff. That was interesting, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's that completed. No, they've been adding more chapters to the second arc, although they just finished it, so like that was it. And I guess the big lore drop was that Masamune is also infected with Genova, and Sephiroth picking it up made it a lot worse. Probably. I mean, there were a few legitimate twists in there too, like the companion character was no, I guess they were alive, they were just possessed by Genova. But also she looked completely different, Sephiroth was seeing things. It's funny if all the lore drops here will be relevant for FF7 Remake Part 3. Well, here's the thing. One of the characters in here, like the first soldier character is Matt. This guy. This guy. He shows up in part 2. So, like the first chapter was out before, for Rebirth, and he plays a very minor role. It's not like super important you know who he is, as long as you know that he's like one of Sephiroth's old friends and stuff. But having the context here helps a bit, which is why, you know, we're playing this stuff before we go to the later games. Like, I'm also wondering about Rebirth. I should probably play Crisis Core before we go there. But I don't own Crisis Core. I'll have to, like, buy it. Or we could just rely on this game's recap to roughly know the events of that game. If we were that, like, insistent about it. We'll figure out when we want to hop into Rebirth and stuff. But, okay, so as of right now, I think remaining chapters that I haven't cleared before we're pretty much caught up with what they have right now. They have the Temple of the Ancients chapter for the FF7 part up to the, you know, Aerith's death. And then Crisis Core, I think, is also almost done. So they're like coming up on content complete for most of these soon. And hey, if they finish the Crisis Core story being implemented in here, I guess we'll just use that as our recap. And that works out fine. But okay. I really did stream this afternoon, so I guess I won't push too hard. I was mostly just curious about the original story stuff. So maybe we'll call it a that for today. If I find a slot to fit in the remaining chapters, I'll do that at some point. But we'll stop here for today, yeah. Alright. Bit of a shorter night stream, but yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you guys around soon. Peace.